What is a mezzo-soprano?
That is correct, yes. Mezzo-soprano has an Amy's lead, and now you're in the lead.
Easy does it for 1,000.
And the award for most unpleasant biblical comeuppance goes to this Queen of Israel, thrown from a window by eunuchs and then eaten by dogs. Allegra.
What's Jezebel?
That's right.
Easy does it for 600?
On back day or on shoulder day? An age-old debate amongst gym rats over when to train this muscle for optimum rippage. Allegra.
What are the trapezes?
No. Ame.
What is a trapezoid?
That's incorrect. Daniel's gonna try.
What are the trapezials?
No. All close, but it's the trapezius. That's the muscle in question. Back to you, Allegra.
Easy does it for 100.
Mon Dieu! Right-winger Marine Le Pen can likely kiss the French presidency goodbye after a 2025 conviction for this. Daniel.
What is embezzlement?
Right.
Okay, let's do rocks for 200.
Back to rocks. It was not claimed to be the Pilgrim's landing place until 1741, 121 years after the event. Ame.
What is Plymouth Rock?
Yes.
Backhanded compliments for 800.
Neat, bro. You're going to camp at Outer Roo at this Southern Music Festival in June. I'd go, but I enjoy bathing. Ame.
What is South by Southwest?
Not South by Southwest. You can camp at Outer Roo if you're at Bonnaroo. Back to you, Ame.
Backhanded compliments for 1,000.
Congrats! Your novel won this award that had man at the start of its name for 17 years. Makes up for your unhappy childhood. Daniel?
What is the Booker Prize?
You get 1,000.
Okay, intersecting with insects for 400.
Smaller than ticks and about the size of a sesame seed, the head type of this parasite may cause sleeplessness and be a hairy situation. Daniel?
What are lice?
Right.
Insects 200.
When these insects get social and mingle as a group, they're in a flutter. Ame.
What are butterflies?
A flutter of butterflies, yes.
Backhanded compliments for 200.
You have the intelligence of two men, Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn, from this 1994 buddy comedy. Allegra.
What's Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
TV first and last name 1,000.
Liev Schreiber is a professional fixer in Los Angeles. Ame.
What is Ray Donovan?
That is the show. The final clue in Easy Does It will be this. Dessert of choice at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum, astronaut ice cream from the gift shop, in this preserved state. Daniel.
What is freeze-dried ice cream?
Freeze-dried is right. 3,600 for you. Very close at the moment. Ame and Allegra tied for first as we head into Double Jeopardy. It's coming up next.
Captioning sponsored in part by Propane Gear.
Truth through that first round. Let's see how to handle the more difficult material in Double Jeopardy. These are the new categories. First, how did I end up in charge? Then a little U.S. geography, followed by the Arctic, In good company, a Latin lesson, and finally, backhand compliments. Daniel, you select first this time.
Let's do the Arctic for 2000.
Kvitøya, Hupen, and Spitsbergen are all islands in this Norwegian Arctic archipelago, whose name means cold coast. Daniel.
What is Svalbard?
That's right.
Let's do Arctic for 1600.
The toes of this Arctic bird are covered with feathers, and it burrows into the snow to sleep. Allegra.
What's turn?
No. Mayor Daniel? That's a ptarmigan. Silent P. Back to you, Daniel.
Arctic for 12.
Proving that the ice packs rest on water, not land, this U.S. submarine passed under the Arctic in 1958. What is the Nautilus? Back to you, Daniel.
How did I end up in charge 2000?
I wonder that myself. Charles I was executed, the future Charles II was exiled, and this man became Lord Protector in 1653. Allegra.
What's Cromwell?
That's correct.
How did I end up in charge 1600?
Some springtime stabbing on his great uncle and adoptive father set him up as heir. Then he just had to deal with Mark Antony. Daniel.
Who is Julius Caesar?
No. Allegra.
Who's Octavian?
That's correct, Augustus.
How did I end up in charge 1200?
The Leave referendum got David Cameron to resign. Boris Johnson bailed, so she took up the mantle as UK Prime Minister. Daniel?
Who is Theresa May?
Right.
Latin lesson 2000.
This Latin phrase refers to a depiction in art of Christ wearing a crown of thorns. What is ecce homo? Behold the man. Daniel?
Latin lesson 1600.
When a leader hasn't actually been elected, he might be deemed this two-word type from Latin. Ame.
What is de facto?
You are correct.
In good company for 1200.
All aboard, hobbyists and collectors, for the 125th anniversary in 2025 of this model train maker. Daniel.
What is Lionel?
Yes.
Latin 1200.
Answer. A daily double for you, Daniel. In third place, but just barely in a very tight game.
I'll bet 4,000.
All right, that would put you on top. For 10,400 if you're right, here's your clue in Latin lesson. If someone says this three-word phrase, you might have been a little loose-lipped during happy hour. Daniel?
A little tipsy?
Sorry, no. The Latin phrase, in vino veritas. In wine there is truth. So you lose a little, but select again.
Okay, Latin 800.
Literally, therefore, it's found in the middle of a famous philosophical phrase. Allegra.
What is ergo?
Yes.
Geography 1200.
Answer. A daily double for you now. And you're wagering from the lead, Allegra. How do you feel about geography?
3800, please.
All right. Here's your clue in U.S. geography. It was originally proposed that this capital be called Missouriopolis.
What is Jefferson City?
The capital of Missouri, yes. You had 3,800, take me to 11,600.
Let's do geography 1600.
It's the most populous U.S. city that begins with J. Daniel.
What is Jacksonville?
Very good.
Geography 2000.
A plot at Grandview Cemetery contains the graves of 777 unidentified victims of the catastrophic 1889 flood in this Pennsylvania city. Allegra.
What is Johnstown?
Correct.
Let's go geography 800.
I have found what I'm looking for. It's this California National Park. Daniel.
What is Joshua Tree?
That's it.
Latin lesson 400.
Meaning word for word, it's sometimes found before et literatum, or letter for letter. Allegra.
What is verbatim?
That's the word.
Let's go geography 400.
In Utah, this river empties into the Great Salt Lake, not the Dead Sea. Allegra.
What's the River Jordan?
Yes.
How did I end up in charge 800?
Millard Fillmore ended up in the Oval Office when this predecessor died 5 days after consuming a lot of cherries and iced milk. Daniel?
Who is Zachary Taylor?
It is Zachary Taylor.
The Arctic 800.
Obtaining nutrients from the atmosphere, mosses and these fungus-alga combos can survive being covered in ice and snow for months. Daniel.
What is lichen?
Right.
Arctic 400.
One definition of the Arctic is the area north of this, the limit where the pines and larches stop. Ame.
What is the tree line?
Yes.
Backhand compliments for 1200.